Alright, hey guys. Today there's a big patch for BDM, and they introduce a new class, so which is the Dark Knight. So it's here. So here's a Dark Knight. So this is like a much anticipated character that everyone has been hyped out. No idea why. So I will still join the hype as well. So what it means that I will be playing Dark Knight for the next couple of weeks, I think. So before that, I would like to make a conclusion on introducing the sorcerer class. So introducing the witch class. So this is my witch character. It's the first character that I made on Black Desert Mobile, and it's overall for witch, it is a range damage class plus crowd control. So if you can see what are the classes at this moment, so you have warrior, which is melee, and ranger is like the range damage class. So, and also you have like the sorcerer. Sorcerer is like a semi range and melee kind of a class, damage class, and witch will be slightly considered like long range, and also with CC ability, and the rest are all melee. So you can see like you have the giant, Valkyrie, Blade Master, and also of course the Dark Knight. So yeah, so for those of you who are interested in playing like a range damage plus crowd control, which I think which is like the only one that fits into that criteria. Now let's look at our character. So we are a free to play, so currently we are at 3000 CP, so it's like a tier 1, and tier 1 means that BDM, if it follows this chart for combat power. So eventually as a free to play player you will hit 3000. So if you can see, like I still have like 4000 purple gems and also 220 million silver coins, because I have no idea where to spend them, and I was thinking like to spend on I was thinking like to try to jump from the gold stuff to straight to mythic stuff. Now let's talk about for sorcerer. So sorcerer damage is like kind of medium if it's compared to archer. Like archer has the longest range plus higher damage, but sorcerer, it has a unique crowd control ability. Now we are going through the skills one by one. So like as you can see, like the first one is something like an arcane missile. So this is like a long range damage single target, so it's quite good. I mean, I use it. It's like a base signature spell. The fireball it is slightly shorter range, but it stuns the target. Then this one is like a melee, so it's just a damage spell. Then you have like the lightning. Now this is like one of the best spell that the witch has, because when it turns backward, it is she's invulnerable. So yeah, so it's something like you can dodge some damage, and in return you can stun your enemy. So this one is like a damage spell, and it stuns slightly, so you can see. Now the tornado is like a low damage, but it does knock down the target, so it's like a CC spells. Then this one is like a AoE lightning, so it's a high damage kind of spell. And this one is more towards a damage. This one is more towards a damage spell. I still can't read Korean, so I can't really like pronounce what kind of spell name is it. So this one is like a lightning bolt. So but it travels like really slow. So once it hits the target, it just kind of frees him. Then this one is like this one will be called ice. Frost Nova, yeah. In other games, this will be called Frost Nova, and this is like the most signature spell of the witch. So what happened is you cast this, and players or mobs around the witch, it will just be freeze for I think 1 to 2 seconds. So this is like the most important spell of the witch. Then yeah, like this is what sets the witch apart from other classes because of this spell. So yeah, it's really good in mass battle. Then the next one would be healing spell. So it also, it's quite unique for the witch. So witch has a healing spell. It's the cast time is like slightly longer, but it does heal quite a fair bit. Now this one is like a AoE close distance damage, and it also like slightly stun the target. This one is chain lightning, so if you have multiple targets around, so it will just fog to the other targets. This one is a sprint, so you kind of use this quite often in PvP. And this will be the Witch Awakening spell. So I call it the Meteor Strike. So this is like super, the damage is like huge, but the cast time is like longer. So you can see like it's like 2 to 3 seconds, and this is just like the normal attack. So basically we have run through all of the what you call the witch spells, and for attributes or for skills, what I'll recommend is critical. Like critical will be the most important attribute for the skills. Like you can set like extra damage or hit chances, I think, and also critical. But critical, I think, and there's one more which I can't recall, but I think critical is the most important for witch. As for attribute stones, like you can see, like most of the stones are damage. I think it's quite. I think for most of the classes, they will pick damage as well, because it lets you clear mob faster. So yeah, so attribute stones will be damage. And I will the last that I will show you will be the skill sets. So this will be my PvE skills, and the reason that why I have this skill is basically all of the skills that I chose except for this. Yeah, just except for this one, it's all AoE spell. So basically the mobs are if you notice, like here you can see in the map, like the mobs are together. So basically you just want you just want a lot of AoE to clear mob as quick as possible. So that's the idea why I have the PvE skill like this. So then the next one, this one will be the PvP skill. So PvP skill, basically the whole idea is I will try to freeze the opponent. So after usually this is how my sequence is. I will try to freeze the opponent. So after I freeze the opponent, and then I will just what should call first I'll use the Frost Nova to freeze. Then I will just use this to hit the opponent twice with slight knockback. Then I will just go for this one once, which is a dodge plus lightning stun. And if it hits the opponent, then I will just continue with arcane missile. So this is like a whole combo chain. Now my second skill set will be, this one will be to heal, and this will be the sprint. Usually I don't really use this unless it's a huge battle. So in huge battle, then meteor is very important, because you can just hide behind the tanks and just cast meteor. So yeah, so this is a basic introduction for witch. So in witch is, in other games it's caster. So for those that enjoy playing and that enjoys playing a magician, so witch is like the only option at this moment. So then probably in the future they are going to open up some other magic class. I can't really remember the name, but they have like some elemental kind of things. And also there is like a male version of the witch. So I think they call it, I'm not sure what, I can't remember what they call it. Is it wizard or something? But then, or mage or something. So overall when I started to when I started playing Witch, it was quite. I feel like she's quite good in clearing mobs, but once Sorcerer launch, is like it just feel like Sorcerer is so much better than Witch. Witch is it's not really a 1v1 character, because if you try to 1v1 with Warrior or those melee class, it's not really that effective, because all her spells are designed at mass battle, but you are still be able to have a good fight. So it's quite interesting fight, because the best spell when it comes to 1v1 is heal. So the whole idea will be like you will try to slowly damage your opponent, then try to heal back. Like after this, I will be having quite a few PvP videos for you guys to check it out. It's all at the 3000. It's all about 3000 CP. So you can see like at that level how does the PvP happens. In short, that would be the whole introduction. I think did I miss anything? Hopefully not. So yeah, so this is it, and hope you guys like the PvP video after, and thanks for watching.